That's Iowa State. We need to check out the across the country and across the Big 12. There
Man,
was some
what a
really good games.
day!
This was one of those beautiful days of college football. Take a look. Number one Texas up massacring number 18 Oklahoma in the Red River shootout. This wasn't even a shootout. This was a Red River massacre.
Yes, it was. It was that wasn't even close. OU has a serious problem offensively. They got to get that figured out.
Yeah, doesn't help when I believe 5-year receivers were out with injury.
Yeah, I mean, still though, I mean, you got to have some type of competence at that position. And then they thought that they made that. I mean, and then Jeff Levy left for Ole Miss, and now you have Seth Luttrell who left from being his head coaching position at North Texas, and the offense is stinky.
Yep. Yep. All right, and then right below it, you have number 3 Oregon taking down number 2 Ohio State by 1 point. Dylan Gabriel with 341 passing yards. What a performance for the Oregon Ducks, and what a win for them. Just kind of that's their kind of welcome to the Big Ten game, and that puts Oregon now right at the top of the Big Ten in pot.
Yeah, Oregon is in the driver's seat right now to win the Big Ten. Now Ohio State. I mean, I think this might be a game of the year. A game of the year nominee. But so it was back and forth all game. We could possibly see this again, but who knows? I mean, because now Ohio State has to go on the road in like 3 weeks to Happy Valley to play Penn State. Penn State had a huge win over USC.
Yeah, speaking of Penn State, yeah. Speaking of Penn State, they were the Big Ten CBS game. They traveled down to LA Memorial Coliseum to take on the USC Trojans, and Penn State needed overtime to get past the Trojans. How about that?
Yeah, bro. I was watching that game at my friend's house after I got off work, and they were struggling. They were down 20-6 at half, but Drew Aller grew up in the second half and had an amazing game. And shout out to Tyler Warren, the tight end, dude. 17 catches, 224 yards, and a touchdown. Unreal.
I mean that dude. That dude did just about everything for Penn State's offense. I mean, you saw him lined up at wide receiver. You saw him lined up at tight end. You saw him lined up at running back. He even had a pass as a Q. He even lined up at QB for a snap.
He's a do it all
He did just about
guy.
everything. He probably could have been a lineman as well. That dude was a all around. It's a Swiss Army knife essentially. It's what he was that day.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Penn State obviously very glad to win that, but they probably need to start blowing out teams they want to assert themselves. And I think the same thing goes for Oregon as well. These teams just got to start winning dominantly. I think that's one thing people are criticizing or giving backlash to Oregon and Penn State for is the fact they haven't really blown out their opponents.
Yeah, man, and yeah, Georgia. I mean, they survived again. I mean, they gave up 14 points to Mississippi State in the third quarter. I mean, man, Beck for 459, but golly, man, I just giving up 31 points to a bad Mississippi State team, man, that doesn't bode well. They got Texas this week in Austin, so we'll see how that goes for them.
Yep. Good luck to them. More SEC action. We're just gonna go down the top 25 or however we go. Alabama surviving against South Carolina in Bryant-Denny Stadium. Alabama is reeling this year.
They are reeling, bro. I don't think they're as good. They keep surviving. I feel like there's gonna become another loss on this schedule. Like South Carolina, if they had really any if Lenore Sellers, he's young and he'll learn, but man, you got to think, man, Alabama is not as good. So yeah, we're gonna see how good they are next Saturday, third Saturday in October, Alabama Tennessee this weekend. That's gonna be an amazing game. But
yeah,
they're not.
Tennessee,
Yeah,
here we are. Yeah,
This was my bet of the week. I told everybody to take the points with Florida because Tennessee, like, they weren't that same team that was scoring 60 points. Like they were brought back down to earth. They struggled in the OU game, and I should have told you something. So I mean, we'll see how they respond against them. And Vanderbilt, man, Vanderbilt won again at Kentucky. So
Oh man,
Vanderbilt is for real, you guys.
dude, yeah. I mean, Diego Pavia, they got something going down in national. So who knows? Who would have thought the year 2024 Vanderbilt beats Alabama and Kentucky?
Hey man, yeah, Kentucky is sort of stinky. So I mean, uh,
Yeah.
uh, Vanderbilt has something there, and I think they're going to be a bowl team this year.
hmm You want to know who else I say is stinky right now? Ole Miss. I'm saying Ole Miss right now is looking a little stinky. Dropping this game in Death Valley against number 13 the LSU Tigers.
This was also a great game. This was a late night game.
hmm
One thing I say about Ole Miss, this is the problem when you portal your entire team. Because when you portal your entire team with top players, you can't be going 10-2. You got to be able to at least go 11-1 or 12-0. But now you got two losses before November, and that schedule is not getting any easier. You still got to play Alabama, like you still got to play Georgia. So 8-4 is incoming.
Yeah, but LSU, I mean, they aren't exactly like world beaters, but they put themselves to a solid position. Going down the list like for the rest of their schedule, they've got at Arkansas. That's a little more difficult, and then that's a little more difficult game. So watch out for Arkansas, and they have to travel at Texas A&M before hosting number 7 Alabama. Number 7 Alabama. Like this stretch is going to be tough for LSU, but I mean, if they can get through this 3-game stretch right here, Arkansas, A&M, and Alabama, they could put themselves in a pretty good position to somehow make the SEC championship game.
Yeah, I mean, like you beat Bama and you roll through your schedule, go 11-1. I mean, you're and assuming Texas wins Saturday, is setting up for at A&M and Texas. That's probably where they're going to be for game day for the last game of the year.
I expect that to
Assuming results go that way, because someone was like, "Well, is Farmergood going to be hosted?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, they're going to go to Texas and
yeah.
A&M if they're both undefeated in the conference.
Oh yeah. That's unfortunate, but yeah, that's just some of like the top 10 action that's gone on around the country. Um, yeah. We can now. It's time to take a look at the Big 12, and there were some solid games. BYU number 14 hosting Arizona. They blew the doors off of the Wildcats of Arizona. Talk about
For
BYU's performance.
BYU, every week is proving that they belong and that they're actually legit, man. Like this Arizona team is the same one that went on the road and beat Utah. And Arizona, I mean, BYU forces 4 turnovers. That was the key, man. And they shut down Fafita and McMillan, and they couldn't run the ball at all. So, I mean, hats off to BYU.
Great, great start for them. 6-0, 3-0 in the Big 12, and they, along with Iowa State and Texas Tech, are the last 3 remaining undefeated within the conference. So it's looking right now to be a 3-man race for the Big 12 title, and who knows how the rest of the season's gonna pan out? Because I'm check because I think BYU they don't play. Okay, they don't play Texas Tech,
Yeah,
but
they
we
don't play
do.
Tech, but we do.
So that
So, I
I
mean, it's
think
going to come down. Yeah.
yeah to that. I think Iowa State Texas Tech that game right now is going to be essentially like a playoff elimination game for that Big 12 race. So
Yeah, that
watch
one's
out.
probably going to be in the 2:30 time slot, and I'm actually really, really sad that I won't be at homecoming because I got a wedding that weekend.